Have you ever gone through the holidays with a very set plan and then wham, one family gathering, one dessert table, one late night munching session, and it's all blown to smithereens? And you're thinking to yourself, well, I guess I'll just have to wait till January. I'll just start over then. If that's been you every year, this episode is going to feel like a big sigh of relief. Today, we are talking about how to get through the holidays and all of the holiday eating without spiraling out of control. Not with restriction, not with white knuckling it, but by using a few simple tools that will help you feel more sane, grounded, and in partnership with your body this season. Welcome to Healthier Midlife, the podcast for women who want real, natural solutions to feel strong, calm, and confident in their bodies again. I'm Christine Roberson, a certified nutrition consultant and health coach. Let's dive in. All right, ladies, let's sit down and come up with some amazing ways that we can make this holiday season a little more saner for ourselves. Let's just name it, because you and I both have gone through this and we know this story all too well. You go into the holiday season wanting to be good. You have a plan. You feel very in control. You have set all the intentions. You maybe have even psyched yourself up for it. And then real life happens. The cookies start showing up at the office. People start dropping off goodie packages. You're getting invited to tons of holiday parties full with buffets of all the holiday trims, and they're sending you home with leftovers. Before you know it, you're grazing all day. You're eating past enough. You're totally stuffed more days than not. And your brain automatically goes to, I failed. I blew it. Why did I even try? I cannot trust myself around food. But you know what the truth is? The truth is you didn't fail. You were being human. And this is what we all do. I mean, is it just me, or is the holidays really designed to be overwhelming in food, overwhelming in emotions and decorations, spending, all of it? So let me ask you this. When you think of holiday eating, what comes up for you first? What are those feelings that you come up with first? Is it pressure? Is it anxiety? Is it guilt? Is it fear of weight gain or losing control, like you would rather just hibernate all holiday season and wake up in January? None of these feelings we are fixing today. We just want to understand them. So let's talk about these feelings and the holidays. When I talk to other women who are terrified about holiday eating, the first thing I ask them is, what are you expecting out of yourself this holiday season? And you know what the most common responses are? I'm expecting to be perfect. I'm expecting to not overeat. I'm expecting to not gain any weight. I'm expecting to be 100% perfect 100% of the time. I'm expecting to be 100% normal during the holiday season, just like I am during non-holiday times of the year. And guess what? None of that is kindness. That is pressure. It's pressure disguised as discipline. The holidays are emotional. They're nostalgic. They're socially complicated. They disrupt routines. They are not the time that we should be expecting perfection. So let's rewrite those expectations. Instead of thinking I must stay in control, maybe reframe it to, I want to stay connected with myself. Instead of I should avoid everything, try I want to stay aware of what feels good in my body. This isn't about giving up. It's about acknowledging that the holidays are just not a normal time of year. And so it's perfectly normal for you to not be normal during an abnormal time of year. Give yourself permission to be human this holiday season. So here are 3 tools that you can use to help reduce that food anxiety this holiday season. Tool number 1 is what I like to call the check-in before moment. This is really simple. Before you grab your food, before you sit down to eat, before you open the refrigerator, ask yourself one simple question, and that is, what do I really need right now? Am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I thirsty? Am I stressed? Am I avoiding something? Am I bored? Am I craving comfort? Or am I feeling some strong emotions right now? This tool is really an interesting one because I notice when I experience immense anger, I immediately want to put food in my mouth. It's almost like I am trying to quiet the words that want to come out of my mouth by putting food in my mouth. And I've also noticed that with anger, I want to crunch on things like raw carrots. Like I want something very crunchy that I can get some aggression out on. So this is an interesting tool to start using. If you really do pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling when you're reaching for food, that will be very telling for you. My second tool is what I call the satisfied, not stuffed tool. You don't need a portion control. You don't need a calorie count. You don't even need a smaller plate. You just need to be mindfully aware of when your body is satiated, when it's satisfied. And when it's satisfied, this is a great trick that I personally practice myself. When my body hits satisfaction, I put the fork down and I try to step back a little from my food. And I tell myself, I can have more of that food. That plate is still right there. Nobody's taking that plate from me. And if somebody came by and asked me, can I take your plate? I would say, I'm not sure if I'm done yet. I'm just taking a moment. But do that. Try that. And before you hit that stuffed feeling, right when you get to satisfied, just take a step back from the plate and see how it feels to just stop. And after a few minutes, you can decide, do I want another bite? Or no, I feel good. I feel like I've had enough. Because a lot of times it takes a good 10 to 20 minutes for that fullness signal to hit our brains. So when you've already hit satisfied, when you're recognizing that you're not hungry and you're not famished and you're just about close to full, if you can stop right then and just relax and take a breath and take a moment, you might realize in another 10 or 20 minutes that, yeah, okay, I am just at the edge of full and I've had enough. And I promise you, the feeling of you recognizing that you have had enough and you walking away from the plate is so empowering. It really is. So give this tool tip a try. Satisfied, not stuffed. And what's the worst thing that can happen? Let's say you do take a moment and pause and decide, no, I really like that pumpkin pie. I want some more of that. Have a couple of bites of pumpkin pie and put the fork down and try again until you have decided that you've had enough. And my third tip, and this one's a big one, and it could actually end all of the food spiraling for you, and that is a compassion reset after the meal. So let's say after the meal, you got to stuffed and you ate way too much and you know it, and you're starting to feel guilty and you're starting to hear the negativity in your head of, I blew it, I failed again, why did I even try? This is where you stop and say, okay, yeah, I ate too much, and now I have the opportunity to take care of myself. And then you take one action. It could be a deep breath. It could be a glass of water. It could be a 2-minute walk, maybe a quiet moment alone, even a few shoulder rolls, and even putting your hand on your chest and taking a deep breath. This is about calming your nervous system down, because that is where your spiraling is really starting. So if we can stop it at the pass, we can make better strides to preventing future ones or decreasing future spiraling episodes. So this week, I really want you to think about this one question. How do I want to feel in my body this holiday season? Not about weight, not about calories, not about being good, but how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel calm? Do you want to feel grounded, light, peaceful, rested, energetic, compassionate, loving, kind, caring, satisfied, or safe? Decide how you want to feel this holiday season and let that guide you with your food choices. And if this episode gave you some ease about your holiday eating and your stress about it, that's exactly the kind of support that I give ladies in my coaching sessions. Together, we work one-on-one on the issues that you want to work on the most and come up with a plan that feels good for you in your body to see it through. And right now, this holiday season, I'm offering a special coaching package. It's 5 sessions for $50, and it's available on my website, healthyhermidlife.com/waitlist. And while you're there, you can also subscribe to my free weekly email newsletter. It's full of tips, healthy strategies, even a healthy recipe every week. And as a thank you, I am giving away my free midlife metabolic reset guide as a thank you for subscribing. So check that out at the website as well. All right, ladies, be sure if you enjoyed this episode to give it a like, share it with your amazing girlfriends, and consider subscribing to the Healthy Her Midlife podcast. It's available on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeartRadio. Really, all of your favorite podcasting apps. Be sure to take care of yourself this week. Take care of your body. Take care of your feelings and emotions, and I will see you next week on Healthy Her Midlife. Thanks for spending time with me on Healthy Her Midlife. If today's episode spoke to you, download your free Midlife Metabolic Reset Guide or book a coaching call at healthyhermidlife.com. See you next time.